Hello, how's everybody doing today? Peter Galt here from Galt Staffing Inc. Today I'm going to talk about the number 3 item on the EEOC's Strategic Enforcement Plan that they've issued for 2017 through 2021. Item number 3 is actually the longest one on their list. It's actually pretty large and encompasses several areas. I'm going to try not to go too long on this video, more so encourage you to actually go look up the EEOC Strategic Enforcement Plan, download it, and actually read through it. It's pretty thick, a lot of pages here, this document. Big PDF, you can download it, study it. You really do need to know this, whether you're an employee and especially if you're an employer, what your responsibilities are as an employer under that plan, and as well as what your rights are as an employee under the EEOC. But number 3 is addressing selected emerging and developing issues. So that title alone is a big catch-all. It's kind of a huge section. Primarily under that, they're going to be driving enforcement focus on clarifying the employment relationship, and that gets into the misclassification initiative that's going on right now, which reads as to whether or not someone that you have working for you is properly classified as an independent contractor, or should they be classified correctly as an employee? There's actually a large test for the Department of Labor and an even larger one for the IRS when you're determining whether or not the person you have doing work for you is classified properly as an independent contractor. You really do need to make yourself familiar with those tests and those rules if you're employing someone as an independent contractor. It really reads into what they're terming as the gig economy. Also, through that initiative, they're targeting temporary workers, temp staffing agencies, and again, really focusing in on that independent contractor relationships. And again, what they're determining to be the new on-demand economy or the gig economy. Additional focus under number 3 will specifically address adverse practices against applicants or employees who are Muslim, Sikh, or persons of Arab, Middle Eastern, or South Asian descent. And I imagine you can understand why, because of the climate that we've been experiencing politically and socially lately. So that's certainly going to be a targeted area for support there by the EEOC. Also, targeted enforcement will remain strong on perceptually restrictive qualification standards, meaning employers who are setting qualification criteria for positions. And a simple example is positions that used to be filled by people that did not require or did not need to have a college degree. Now that position is saying, you do need a college degree to fill this. Well, why? What significantly changed? You're going to have to prove that test. Additionally, they'll be looking at inflexible leave policies, and then also accommodating pregnancy-related limitations under the Americans with Disabilities Act Amendments Act and the Pregnancy Discrimination Act, the PDA there. And there will also be stronger enforcement and protections for the LGBT community, all through item number 3 on this Strategic Enforcement Plan. And that's just a tiny encapsulation of this particular paragraph, this particular item on that plan. So again, I encourage you to go do a quick Google search for it, download it, read it, do your homework. You really do need to know these things, both as an employer and employee. And as always, with help for these type of HR issues or any other HR issues you might have, give us a call. I'm Peter Galt with Galt Staffing. Thanks for hanging in there for a few extra minutes with me today. Take care.